What is going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day today. As you can see by the title of the video, we are going to be talking all about Tesla. Please try to name a hotter stock out there right now than Tesla. It is amazing, and it's just really in the second or third inning of its trajectory up. And what I'm going to talk about today are all the exciting things that are happening about the continuation of those really great innings that we're going to see from Tesla going forward. Let's just start with Tesla's earnings. What happened? They reported earnings recently, and as you can see, this is from Investopedia, an article that was updated on October 21st, but let's just read the key takeaways. The adjusted earnings per share was 76 cents versus 59 cents that analysts expected. That's huge. That's always a big number when basically a number like that's given by analysts is exceeded by that much that Tesla actually reported. Also, revenue sharply exceeded the estimates, and the vehicle production rose significantly year over year, meaning the amount of vehicles that they produced in this quarter compared to the last quarter in 2019, same quarter in 2019, was way more. So that was the earnings beat on it. We also want to take away the excitement of Tesla, and the takeaway there was the split date. Tesla had split on August 11th, 2020, if you remember, and since then, Tesla has skyrocketed more than 70% since it announced its stock split, and that was as of August 31st, 2020. Tesla has just gone up and up and up. And what that stock split did was add to the excitement before this month they announced their earnings. This was not a pure fundamental financial play. This was trying to get more retail investors like you and me that are watching this video into the market and buying Tesla. Real, strict financial gurus buy Tesla based on what they reported in October for actual earnings. So this matched with really great earnings, Tesla is only going to go higher, and I firmly believe that. And let's get into it real quick. So if you have an account with Charles Schwab, you can actually look up some really great info as far as research, and you get all these different rating summaries and all this different research from a ton of different companies about a specific stock. I'm on the Tesla stock right now, and as you can see, that is crazy. The last month, 3%, 6 months, 190%, and over 1 year, 52-week range, Tesla is up 601%. That is absolutely crazy. We're going to look at some numbers right now, specifically Charles Schwab's research report. And again, I'm on the Schwab platform, so this is their own research, which is right here. Right here. And as we can see, we're just going to look at the earnings per share, both what has been reported and what has been estimated, as well as revenue. And then we're going to look at the annual earnings forecast, but I don't want to give that away right now. So as you can see, this is what was expected in Q3. Well, that got blown out of the water. We know that that was 76 cents, I believe I just saw on the other screen. And then also their annual earnings per share is expected to be this at the end of 2020. So we'll see if this actually does come true, and I think that it will. I think that Tesla has enough momentum and enough positives, especially during this whole pandemic, and fewer people driving gasoline cars to begin with. I find that more people are probably going to want to start to drive electric. Anyway, so now let's get into the revenue. They're expected to have 8.36 billion in Q3. Again, that's already been reported. And then by the end of 2020, they're expected to have almost 30 billion in revenues. That is crazy. But the craziest part about this whole report from Schwab is their annual earnings forecast. As you can see, earnings per share is expected to be on an annualized basis for 2020 $1.84. Well, by 2021, the same time period, end of 2021, next year, Tesla's expected to have a $3.48 earnings per share. That is crazy. That is so crazy. And here are the number of forecasts expecting a different range, but the mean forecast is $3.48. Again, this is probably going to be true. So if this is true based on 17 forecasts, well, you think that with 23 and a similar kind of range between, this and this and this and this, then they are definitely expected to have around this number. That shouldn't be too far off. Let's wait and see, obviously, but that shouldn't be too far off. And then if you look at their 5-year growth rate, again, name a hotter stock. Name a stock that can do this. 350% 5-year growth rate is what Tesla is expected to have its earnings per share grow by. That is crazy. Let's look at the next thing, which is S&P. S&P, which is bought by CFRA, they have this full report, and as you can see, as of the close on October 20th, the price was $421.94. Well, the 12-month price target by CFRA, aka S&P, is expected to be $550. Again, this is post-split, so that's pretty incredible. Again, that Tesla is just expecting to grow over the next 12 months exponentially. Almost $100 more than $100 is what the price target is supposed to be. And this is a very reputable report. And they also give it a buy recommendation. They as well give the same kind of operating earnings per share estimate for 2020. Well, they're a little bit higher than Schwab. Schwab was $1.84. S&P is basically saying $2.30, but they are about the same. When it comes to 2021, we saw, that Schwab had a number a little bit higher than this. So $3.50 though is, again, from this to this, it's a pretty incredible growth rate. And then we also see their numbers that it is expected to be in line of growth. Growing here, estimated 2020, growing here, estimated 2021, and growing here, estimated 2022. You always want to buy, just my personal opinion from what I've seen and from what I've heard, you always want to buy a stock that has the prospects of continuously growing. A growing business means a growing share price. So if you buy a share now at $421.94, you should generally expect it, if it has solid financials and is run properly, you should have, a reasonable expectation that you will see your share price grow to something like this. That this isn't that far off to have such a high 12-month price target. Anyway, this was my Tesla research and why Tesla is going to be a great stock, not only now, but also moving forward. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Say hello to me in the comments if you want to. That's good enough for me, and I'll see you later.